I don't want no free. You wanted to give me some free that was way smaller than this. I don't want no free. I want some of my money and I want to go over the top, best of the best, biggest of the biggest, make it work.
A 20-year friendship in the Houston jewelry game just went nuclear. And the explosive truth behind Johnny Dang's $200 million.
Man, but y'all see what we got going on. We got the Sauce Walker exposes Johnny Dang basically for fake jewelry. This is the first time I ever heard this, but let's get into this shit.
Empire is about to rock the entire hip-hop community to its core. Behind the diamond grills and million-dollar chains, Sauce Wallah was running up serious money at Johnny Dang's shop for 2 decades. We're talking $500,000 purchases, countless chains, and loyalty that ran deeper than business.
Yeah.
But when S discovered he was getting finessed with overpriced jewelry and lab-grown diamonds passed off as natural stones, everything changed.
That's
the shocking
sick.
truth behind what brought down one of hip-hop's most iconic jeweler relationships is more calculated and cutthroat than anyone imagined. And we're about to reveal it
get
all,
to it then,
including the bombshell audio that has Johnny Dang scrambling to protect his reputation. Now,
Okay.
before we get into this Walker and Johnny Dang situation with people picking sides and throwing around accusations. But yo, we about to separate...
Man, get into this shit.
This wasn't beef between strangers or some manufactured controversy for clout. Johnny Dang and Sauce Wallah had known each other for over
Who the
20
fuck
years.
is Sauce Wallah?
We're talking about a relationship that started when Sauce was coming up in the Houston scene, spending serious bread at Johnny's shop, building what seemed like unbreakable loyalty. But here's where it gets real spicy. Sometimes the people closest to you are the ones positioning to play you the hardest. So check it. Let me paint this picture for y'all. Johnny Dang came to America from Vietnam with nothing but a dream and the hunger to make it in a foreign country. Started from a flea market booth in Houston, grinding every single day, learning English, building relationships with local artists who were just starting to blow up. This man turned that small operation into a 200 million jewelry empire, becoming the go-to jeweler for every major rapper from Houston to Atlanta to Los Angeles. But what made Johnny Dang's rise so calculated was how he specifically targeted the hip-hop
I just hit my
market
whole
during its
day.
explosive growth in the early 2000s. While traditional jewelers were still stuck in old-school methods,
Yeah.
Johnny understood that rappers wanted custom pieces that reflected their personalities and success. He wasn't just selling jewelry. He was selling status symbols, conversation pieces, and artistic expressions that could make or break an artist's image.
This nigga
Conversation-
got the fucking Kirby's stacked all the way up. They goddamn, like, goddamn, boy. If you, this is. That boy showing out. That boy showing out.
pieces and artistic expressions that could make or break an artist's image. The Houston hip-hop scene was the perfect launching pad. This wasn't just any city. Houston had birthed legends like DJ Screw, UGK, and was home to a thriving underground scene where artists were hungry to showcase their success through ice. Johnny positioned himself right in the middle of this cultural explosion, offering payment plans, custom designs, and personal relationships that made artists feel like family while they spent their advanced money and touring profits. Now, in the hip-hop jewelry game, we know loyalty runs deep. When you find a jeweler who understands your vision, who can bring your wildest diamond dreams to life, you stick with them. You become family. That's exactly what happened between Johnny Dang and Sauce Wallah. For 2 decades, Sauce was dropping serious money at Johnny's shop. We're talking about a 500,000 chain purchase. Countless grills,
Mortgages,
pendants,
nigga.
bracelets, the whole nine. Sauce was a walking advertisement for Johnny Dang's craftsmanship. But yo,
What'd he do in
this is
return?
where the story gets deeper than just customer loyalty. See, while Sauce was spending hundreds of thousands in building Johnny's reputation in Houston, other artists, particularly out-of-town rappers, were getting special treatment that S wasn't receiving. Johnny had developed a tiered system where certain celebrities got free promotional pieces, discounted rates, or exclusive access to new designs, while loyal local customers like Sauce were paying full freight for everything. The jewelry game operates.
And that's where you had Sauce fucked up at, bro. You're not supposed to do. See, Johnny don't know about the, like, out of town. Not even out of town. He just don't know how to be a real nigga because he ain't a nigga to begin with. So he can't. So what I'm going to say is, like, in his mind, he's just trying to be fair. But to be honest, he's not even trying to be fair, nigga. He had, bro, fair was not in his mind. when he came up with this plan. Because look, and bro, as a nigga, any nigga that fuck with you not gonna fuck with you no more because the philosophy of a nigga, you broke. How I'm gonna fuck with you for over a decade? My nigga spending bread, real bread, not little boy change. Just real paper, my nigga. Mortgages type shit. Like a life changing paper. Like if a nigga get one of these cash checks, it's life changing. A nigga can start up a business or it don't matter. He'll never be the same ever again. It's just life changing shit. Right? But that, okay, let me get to the point. So yeah, nigga spending that much paper with you, you gon' still, bro. You gon' still. I wonder if the price ever dropped, because I know the piece is gonna get crazier over the years, and that means the price is always gonna go up. But if a nigga's showing love, like he gonna bring an extra 50,000, he like just da da da, and then you do what's up. You put it on his next piece that he want created. 50,000 towards it, that's already knocked off. So boom, and then now you just scheming, my nigga. Like you from his, I guess like Jit said in the video. Oh, you gonna take it? I can't even talk my mouth getting dry, but you gonna take basically like the popularity this nigga made for you, and then fuck him over with it type shit. Like I don't know, like I don't know how to explain it. It's just this nigga Johnny just did it backwards, bro. Don't charge the loyal customers, the hometown customers, your homeboys that been buying. Not homeboys, but your customers that you've been buying from you for 10 plus years, or they've been buying from you for 10 plus years. Like you're not supposed to do them niggas any type of way. You supposed to feed them niggas if anything. Like get them niggas free shit here and there. Yeah, for sure. Months where you just price down, we up but 200 million, you feel me? Like, cause y'all boys done got me so many customers. Like, nigga, come on, you supposed to show love to these niggas. These niggas, they making pape, you making pape. Well, you making even more pape, but like, cause they spending their money with you. Like, nigga, at the end of the day, every rapper gotta come to you, so just do business right. Like, man, ain't nothing wrong with that. But now you don't fuck up your face card. So, we finna get back into this shit. I know I've been talking, but fuck it, nigga. It's a reaction for a reason.
It's on perception and exclusivity. When rappers see their favorite artist wearing pieces from a specific jeweler, they want to shop there, too. Johnny understood this psychology and used it to build his empire. He would give high-profile artists free or discounted pieces in exchange for social media posts and public appearances wearing his jewelry. But longtime customers who had been supporting him before he was famous weren't getting those same benefits. The real kicker, though, according to industry sources, Johnny Dang had been running a calculated game on his rapper clientele. Word started circulating that he was charging premium prices for jewelry while using CVD diamonds, that's lab-grown artificial diamonds, and passing them off as natural stones. We're talking about rappers paying $50,000 to $100,000 for pieces they thought contained natural diamonds worth that price, when in reality, they were getting lab-created stones worth a fraction of what they paid.
Nigga, you just
the
said
CVD
$500,000.
Diamond controversy runs deeper than most people.
What are you talking about? Some 2,500? See, that's what I'm talking about. Little boy change. Walt, bro, Sauce just spent 500 bands with you, nigga. 500 bands, nigga. Another 500, you at $1 million. I mean, you're gonna be back down because of taxes, but bitch, you still touching that shit. Like after taxes, nigga, look at your account. The fuck, like, boy, you eating good. There's no reason to do bad business. I don't understand it.
People realize these lab-grown stones can be created in weeks rather than the millions of years it takes for natural diamonds to form underground. While they're chemically identical to natural diamonds, their market value is significantly lower. A natural 2-carat diamond might cost $20,000, while the same quality CVD diamond could be produced for $3,000 to $5,000. When jewelers charge natural diamond prices for lab-grown stones without disclosure, they're essentially committing fraud. Everything exploded when Sauce Wallah debuted what he called the world's first permanent $1 million grill made by celebrity jeweler Jose Giomata. This wasn't just any piece of jewelry. This grill was encrusted with 3-carat and 1-carat rose gold diamonds worth between $20,000 to $50,000 per tooth across all 28 teeth. The mathematical precision alone was staggering. We're talking about over 50 carat of premium diamonds meticulously set in a permanent mouthpiece. When unveiling it, S said on camera, "I'm going to take out Johnny Dangs and put in the Geos. I'm sorry, I'm taking out these and upgrading to these. We went from 100,000 to 1 million. We setting a bar, the standard in Texas so high that we cannot be beaten." That line right there, publicly comparing the two jewelers and framing the Johnny Dang grill as a downgrade, is what lit the fuse that burned down a 20-year relationship. But what made it even more devastating was the timing. Johnny Dang had been facing increased scrutiny about his business practices, and here was one of his most loyal customers publicly declaring that his work wasn't up to $1 million standards.
I ain't gonna lie, eventually that Johnny Dang shit would have got played out. I still see niggas go to Johnny Dang, but like, bro, it's only Johnny Dang because that's all you know who made Jerry. Like, if you just, I don't know, that's all you hear on the internet. Johnny Dang, Johnny Dang. You've been hearing it for so long. That's all you gonna know.
But here's where it gets even more interesting. Jose Giomata, the jeweler who made that $1 million grill, wasn't just some random competitor. According to Johnny Dang's official business page, Gio was a former employee of Johnny Dang, who abruptly stopped working for him in April 2021. This detail transforms the entire situation from a simple business competition to a personal betrayal involving insider knowledge. Let that sink in for a minute. From Johnny's perspective,
that is crazy.
S didn't just switch jewelers. He went and gave $1 million job to a man who used to work under Johnny, learned his techniques, understood his business model, knew his pricing strategies, and then left and went into direct competition with him. Plug Gio had been posting #JohnnyWho on social media for months, and some comments alleged that Gio was actually copying designs from Johnny Dang while undercutting his prices. The employee-turned-competitor narrative is particularly painful in immigrant business communities. Johnny had invested time training Gio, sharing trade secrets, and bringing him into the inner circle of his operation. When employees leave to start competing businesses using knowledge gained from their former employer, it creates a unique type of business betrayal that goes beyond normal market competition. The street's been talking, and what came out was explosive. Plug Gio had previously exposed Johnny Dang publicly, claiming he was underpaid after grossing Johnny Dang over $9 million in 1 year. Think about that number. $9 million in revenue from one employee's work. And according to Gio, he wasn't being compensated fairly for that contribution. But more importantly, Gio was also alleging that Johnny was selling rappers CVD diamonds instead of natural ones, basically confirming what industry insiders had been whispering about for years. Joe's insider knowledge
you see, he gonna
made his
be okay because it was under another nigga, so his face card good. That's weird, bro.
Allegations particularly damaging because he had access to Johnny's supplier relationships, pricing structures.
Nigga, that means for the right price, he would sell it for you. I mean, sell it to you. Like, come on, still. Like, nigga, if you was buying it when he was with Johnny, he made $9 million in grossing income. Like, so you know what he gonna do. Like, come on, bro. Oh yeah, this is my business, you know. Like, nigga, you learned it from the great. So you gonna make your shit even better. Like, come on, bro. There's like a story. There is definitely a story about the prodigy, like, learning from the master and taking the master skills and becoming even better, stronger, sharper, just beating the fuck up out of his master, bro.
Business operations. When someone with that level of insider information starts making public accusations about fraudulent business practices, it carries more weight than outsider speculation. The day after the grill reveal, Johnny Dang uploaded a heated 4-part response that revealed just how deep this betrayal cut. In the video, you can hear the pain and anger in his voice, and it's clear this hit him on multiple levels: business, personal, and cultural. He mentioned that he had already called Sauce trying to get together for dinner to discuss creating a new grill and even potentially getting into business together. This suggests that Johnny knew there were issues in their relationship and was trying to address them before they became public. It's all good. You can shop around the world. You don't need to put my name in there. But if you mention my name, put some respect on my name. If not, keep my name out your mouth. Now, this is where we got to address what really happened behind the scenes. Rather than escalate aggressively, Sauce played it somewhat cool in his response, but also let slip what the real issue was all along. In Sauce's explanation of why he didn't go to Johnny for his $1 million grill, he breaks down his mindset with brutal honesty. He didn't want something smaller or free. He wanted something massive, something over the top, something that pushed the limits regardless of comfort. And that's where the disconnect happened. Johnny was thinking practical. Sauce was thinking legendary. Sauce made it clear. He didn't want freebies or discounts. He wanted the biggest diamonds possible, even if it meant discomfort. He wanted a statement piece that couldn't be matched. And according to him, Gio was the one who made that vision reality. But underneath all of that was a deeper frustration. Sauce felt like Johnny was giving out free jewelry and VIP treatment to out-of-town celebrities while treating him like a regular paying customer despite years of loyalty. That perception hit harder than anything else. Reports even suggested Sauce had asked for free pieces before and was denied, while other artists received them for promotion. Whether true or not, the belief alone was enough to fracture the relationship. If Joe's allegations about CVD diamonds are true, then the situation becomes even more serious. Charging natural diamond prices for lab-grown stones without disclosure isn't just shady, it's potentially fraud. And if that practice was widespread,
fraud,
it could mean
You're
millions in
nigga.
extra
That's
profits over the year.
Bro, that's literally like a Vietnamese type of... Bro, that's them Chinese scammers. Okay, let me stop. Bro, that's them Chinese scams, bro. Let's be for real. We all know you go to the swap shop. I mean, ain't that's where he like came up from? The little flea market or something like that? My nigga, what they do at the flea market, sell fake jewelry. Come on, oh, I would be surprised. I'm not surprised. Actually, like, as soon as I heard that, I'm like, okay, why niggas acting like he didn't just perfect his craft and put some marketing behind that fake jewelry? And there you go. Put some window cleaner on them crystals, my nigga. That glass. And there you go, bro. That compact dirt. That's all it is.
The entire
Clean,
situation raises
dirt.
bigger questions about the hip-hop jewelry industry. How many artists actually verify what they're buying? How many rely purely on trust? And how many might have overpaid without ever knowing? At the end of the day, this wasn't just about a grill. It was about trust, respect, loyalty, and business ethics colliding in a very public way. Even though both sides eventually linked up and squashed the issue in Houston, the damage had already been done publicly. And the conversation it sparked isn't going anywhere. Because now artists are watching, fans are questioning, and the industry is being forced to look at itself a little differently. One thing is clear. In the jewelry game, trust is everything. And once that breaks, it don't matter if it took 20 years to build. It can collapse overnight.
That's a fact.